Now on Good Morning Northwest, Moses Lake teachers on strike, leaving thousands of students with an extended Thanksgiving break where parents can find help with childcare. And what's next in the bargaining process?
And welcome to December. We're tracking some snow as we start off the week.
And a critical moment for Ukraine as a U.S. envoy prepares to present a peace deal to Russian leader Vladimir Putin. President Trump says negotiations are going well, but sources say Russia won't agree to a ceasefire. The terms at the center of the fight. Just ahead. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Brandt. Today is Monday, December 1st. Welcome to it. Welcome to a new month. We're going to start things off with meteorologist Matt Gray and a look at our first alert forecast. Matt, as you've been saying all morning, it's going to feel like December.
Yes, it certainly is. Happy first day of meteorological winter. The 3 coldest months of the year are starting now. And we're going to be tracking a little bit of snow here. How appropriate for the first day of December. You can see what's going on up north. We've got some snow in BC, and that is slowly going to be tracking into Okanagan County to start, and then eventually across the rest of the inland Northwest as we're looking at potentially about 3 waves of light snowy precipitation. So over the next couple of hours, places like Tenasket and Oroville, you are going to see a little bit of light snow coming through here. We may see some flurries around the Methow Valley here as well and around Omak and Republic, but most of the accumulating snowfall and the stuff that's really going to potentially slow us down by the time we're done with this system on Tuesday morning is going to be in North Idaho. We've got a winter weather advisory that goes into effect later today for the Silver Valley, the St. Mary's area, down through Clarke and Beauville, into places like Avery along the St. Joe River. Valleys are going to see 1 to 3 inches here with up to 5 inches for those mountain passes. So 4th of July and Lookout Pass heading into tonight and tomorrow. They're going to be busy, and they're going to be slick and slippery. We'll take you through the timeline here and what we can expect around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene coming up.
Matt, thanks. Well, students in the Moses Lake School District will have an extended Thanksgiving break.
The teachers union and district could not reach an agreement before last night's deadline, so teachers are on strike starting today. The union says it's been bargaining with the Moses Lake School District since June. But the 2 groups failed to reach a tentative agreement. According to the union, it came up with a compromise to give teachers what they need in and out of the classroom so they can focus on supporting students. The district says the school is closed today, but if your child has necessities like medication they need to get, they can go to their school's main office. Schools will also continue providing breakfast and lunch for students to pick up. The district says it hopes to reach an agreement soon and will continue bargaining.
And in order to help families now that their kids have more time off, the city of Moses Lake is stepping up. The Larson Recreation Center on Yakima Avenue will open today for an all-day camp for ages 6 to 12. It will host children's activities, games, and crafts while schools are closed. We'll keep you updated as this story develops, and to get the latest news sent straight to your phone, download the 4 News Now app and turn on those push notifications.
We are following breaking news. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff is on his way to Russia right now. The Kremlin says he's set to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin tomorrow to hammer out a deal to end the war in Ukraine. This comes just a day after Witkoff sat down with Ukrainian officials in Florida for another round of talks. Now, President Trump, who's been pushing for a resolution to end the war that's dragged on for years, says negotiations are going well. But there's still no interest from Russia to reach a deal. Already, Ukraine rejected the initial plan the Trump administration floated.
Ukraine's got some difficult little problems. They have some difficult problems, but I think Russia would like to see it end, and I know Ukraine would like to see it end.
Trump also said Thanksgiving would be his deadline to end the war, but that date has come and gone. The reality is the war is still active. Russia launched more attacks over the weekend, killing at least 4 people, and within seconds, Ukraine struck back. Again, Witkoff is set to meet with Putin tomorrow as the U.S. tries to push for a deal. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Well, Thanksgiving is officially over, meaning many families are now shifting into Christmas mode, starting with the search for that perfect tree.
Yeah, Spokane has no shortage of Christmas tree farms to choose from, but there is one that stands out every year. The Hutton Settlement Children's Home opened its annual Christmas tree farm fundraiser over the weekend. The annual Christmas tree sale has been going on for more than 20 years. Kids who live in the home actually work the farm. They earn pay just like a regular job. The rest of the proceeds go towards programs offered at the home.
The kids come here oftentimes seeing themselves as unworthy and not mattering, and so when they get out here and they can share what they can offer to the community, it really gives them a sense of pride and a sense of value.
Settlement says it ordered a record number of trees this year for the event, with an estimated 1,500 up for sale. Families can either buy pre-cut trees or go and cut their own from the farm. The farm will be open until December 12th unless they sell out earlier, which generally does happen.
This plane vanished in 2019, taking off from the Colville Airport, disappearing over northern Pend Oreille County. Search crews spent days looking for both the aircraft and the pilot, 67-year-old Terry Coleman. Investigators believed it went down in Sullivan Lake, just near Medellin Falls. But there were no answers until last November, when a group of volunteers finally found the plane submerged in the lake.
Well, once we've located it, that's kind of the hard part. The next step would be hopefully salvage the plane and eliminate any potential spills that would pollute this pristine lake.
And now, recovering that plane is proving to be a much bigger challenge than expected. We'll show you why tonight. 4 News Now at 6 o'clock.
Good morning. Northwest time is now 6 minutes after 6.
Meteorologist Matt Gray standing by, taking a look outside at our temperatures as we're heading out the door. Brr.
Yeah, a little chilly, and it was cold over the weekend.
Yeah,
Saw some teens and low 20s here. It's a little milder by comparison this morning, and we have much warmer weather coming up for later this week. We're going to jump about 10 degrees over the course of the next few days, so it's going to definitely feel a lot different. I'll show you when that happens, and we got to talk about the snow that's going to come in later today after this.
Thousands of flights canceled and a 45-car pileup in Indiana. Post-Thanksgiving travel turns treacherous, and more winter weather is coming around the country. We have details just ahead.
Plus, a hearing that could make or break the case against Luigi Mangione. How his lawyers claim police violated his rights during the arrest. That's right after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Summit Cancer Center.
From your head and shoulders, down to your toes, and everywhere in between, Kootenai Health provides advanced medicine right where you need it, right here in North Idaho. Next level care is here. Visit kh.org.
With depression, it feels like every day you're just going through the motions. But what if you could get your go back?
Go with Auvelity.
Auvelity worked fast. Some saw relief in as early as 1 week. And Auvelity lasted. On average, significant relief was seen at 6 weeks. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions in young adults. Tell your doctor about sudden changes to mood, thoughts, or behavior. Don't take Auvelity if you have a history of seizure, eating disorder, or have abruptly stopped drinking alcohol, or taking benzodiazepines, barbiturates, or anti-seizure medicine. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Don't take if you are allergic to dextromethorphan, bupropion, or any of the ingredients in Auvelity. Don't take with MAOIs. High blood pressure, manic episodes, serious eye problems, and dizziness can occur. Report all medicines you take to avoid a life-threatening condition. Don't take Auvelity if you are or may become pregnant. Side effects can include dizziness, headache, diarrhea, feeling sleepy, dry mouth, sexual function problems, and excessive sweating. Ask your provider about Auvelity.
Go with Auvelity.
The Inland Northwest is a vibrant community, rich in tradition and pride. And Culligan has a long history of providing custom solutions to address the area's water worries, like nitrates, bacteria, and PFAS. Culligan, water you love since 1936.
I was hungry and you fed me.
I was sick and you looked after me.
I was a stranger and you welcomed me.
Serving the most fragile in the community is exactly what our faith calls us to do. And at Catholic Charities, it's why we exist. For over 112 years, we've carried out our mission to serve the poor and vulnerable through our 15 different programs. We can only do this work with your help. So please support the Christmas collection today so we can
feed, heal, and welcome.
Please give today at donateccew.org.
After a car wreck, the longer you wait, the harder it can be to get what you deserve.
After my recent accident, I called Craig Swap and Associates. They treated me fairly every step of the way.
One call, that's all.
Call the 9s, 509-999-9999.
You go big, carve hard, and sometimes fall harder. When that happens, Kootenai Health's nationally recognized hospital has your back. Or wrist. Or whatever else hurts. Learn more at kh.org.
It is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Dozens of people are still missing in Hong Kong as the country mourns those killed in a massive high-rise fire.
151 people are now confirmed dead in last Wednesday's fire after workers spent the weekend searching for bodies amid debris and damaged walls. The housing complex was under renovation and wrapped in bamboo scaffolding and safety netting when the fire started. The cause is still under investigation as public anger grows over missed fire risk warnings and evidence of unsafe construction practices.
Nearly a year after United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was shot and killed outside a Manhattan hotel, the man accused of his murder heads back to court. Today, Luigi Mangione will attend a hearing that could decide what evidence will be allowed at his trial and what evidence may be suppressed. His attorneys want a judge to throw out several pieces of evidence, including statements made to police after the arrests and everything found in a search of his backpack. His lawyers argue police illegally searched his bag without a warrant. This pretrial hearing could last up to 7 days. Mangione has pleaded not guilty to murder.
Police in Stockton, California are still searching for the person responsible for shooting and killing 4 people Saturday at a child's birthday party. 11 others were injured. According to Stockton's mayor, Christina Fugazi, the shooting was related to gang violence, and the mayor calling it domestic terrorism. 3 of the dead are children. Police believe that this could be a targeted incident, but the investigation is still ongoing.
The Midwest is already digging out from a major winter storm, but more snow's on the way today. Ground stops issued at airports in Chicago after the city saw its snowiest November day on record, more than 8 inches on Saturday. Thousands of flights were either canceled or delayed nationwide. In a scary moment for those trying to enjoy the storm, 14 people were left dangling on a chairlift at this ski resort in Wisconsin for 40 minutes because of a power outage.
And speaking of snow, it's time to plan your day. Cloudy skies this morning, dry in most of our areas except right along the U.S.-Canada border. We'll start to see some flurries there. Scattered light snow, either you get a little dusting or for the most part, just seeing some flurries here as we head through the afternoon. Now this evening, that starts to change a little bit. A little bit heavier snow starts coming down out of the north, and so we'll see a little bit of stuff sticking, especially after 7 o'clock around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene.
Well, Santa is making an early stop in Spokane County, and firefighters are helping guide his sleigh. Spokane County Fire District 9 says Santa will tour the Fairwood and Stone Horse neighborhoods today. He'll try to make it down as many streets as he can, but crews say he won't be able to hit every single one. If you miss him, don't worry, you'll have another chance. Santa will be back for Station 92's open house on December 19th. How nice of Santa.
He's a very busy man.
So big, especially this time of year to make some time.
Nice to see him out and about.
Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13.
Looking for free family fun this winter? We found a spot that offers reindeer visits, light displays, and Saturday fireworks through Christmas. Your guide to the festivities just ahead.
And could we be talking about this particular spot? Well, here's a live look at Kendall Yards this morning. A pretty start to start our day and a new month. We're back with more Good Morning Northwest in just a couple of minutes. See you then.
KXLY Plus is now streaming free over the air on KXLY 4.5. The latest headlines, breaking news, and new original local programs you won't find anywhere else. KXLY Plus, powered by 4 News Now and free over the air. All day, every day on KXLY 4.5.
When you've been injured in a car accident, the insurance company can make you feel small.
Right when you need help the most.
That's when you call Russell & Hill.
You are important to us.
We'll work to get you the results you deserve.
So you can get back to being you.
Jen loved her Gain flings. Then Brad showed up with Gain rinse and beads. When they mixed their scents, they discovered they were scent mates. Smells like it's gonna last. Mix, match, more happy with Gain.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Kyle with Bill's Heating, here to take a look at your furnace.
I thought you guys were teamed up with Gonzaga. Where's the basketball player?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. We do have Davis Fogel on standby.
Standby?
Oh, yeah. Whenever one of us needs him, we just shout his name.
What?
Watch.
Whoa, it's like magic.
Actually, he just made me wait around the corner.
Exactly. It's magic.
Call Bill's Heating and AC today.
The light in your eyes, joy, makes my world come alive. Hey, hey, I'll be here for you. You'll be there for me. Oh, it feels so good to help somebody. It's nothing but joy. Feeling joy, feeling joy. such a beautiful life.
Find the perfect gift for your wine lover during our 12 days of gifting.
A new special every day. Visit us in-store or online.
Come in to Lake Tuck Creek today. Sip, shop, and ship most anywhere in the USA. Cheers.
I was born with a sunny disposition, but I had so much knee pain and foot pain. I wasn't that way anymore. I didn't know what to do. But then I'm driving down the street one day and my knee's hurting, and I see a Good Feet store. I thought, what do I have to lose? Once I got my arch supports from Good Feet, I just went back to being my happy self again. My wife noticed it, my friends noticed it, even my dog noticed it. I just wish that I'd found Good Feet 20 or 30 years ago. I've got my Sunny back.
When you've been injured in a car accident, the insurance company can make you feel small.
Right when you need help the most.
That's when you call Russell & Hill.
You are important to us.
We'll work to get you the results you deserve.
So you can get back to being you.
4 News Now is brought to you by STCU, here for good. Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Welcome back at 6:16. As the temperatures drop and we start cozying up with our favorite hot cocoa, finding fun and free activities for the whole family becomes a top priority.
Our Hunter Bertram has a look at the Winter Festival happening right now in Kendall Yards for you to check out.
Santa's reindeer made a special stop in Kendall Yards today, kicking off the holiday magic and festive fun. This weekend marked the debut of the Winter Night Market, part of the Winter Festival. Among the vendors was Helmer Noel from Mountaintop Mentality.
It has been absolutely wild.
Helmer shared that while their business thrives online, events like this offer a unique opportunity to connect with customers face-to-face, boosting sales and spreading the word about their mission.
I think being able to tell your story along with being in front of the person kind of, really helps because, we have our National Park candles where we're giving back to the parks, and then our other apparel and stuff helps us as a small business just grow. So being able to convey that to people really helps.
Although the market won't be back next week, it returns on the weekend of the 12th. Meanwhile, the neighborhood is already decked out with festive activities, including reindeer visits and appearances by Santa Claus himself. Kendall Yard storefronts are also seeing a boom in customers, like the new Spokane Olive Oil on Summit Parkway.
Well, and we're brand new, so really it's about getting the word out there and letting people know that we're here. People try the product, they buy it, they come back, they buy more.
Plus, don't miss the real winter magic. Every Saturday until Christmas at 7 p.m., a firework display will light up near the Monroe Street Bridge. And you can expect other festive activities in Kendall Yards until Christmas. You can find that information on KXLY.com. Also, if you come on down, you'll see the light displays that are lighting up the neighborhood. In Spokane, I'm Hunter Bertram for News Now.
And here is a live look at that exact spot Hunter was talking about. This is the beautiful new display up there in Kendall Yards. This is the first time that Winter Glow has brought their goods up there, and really beautiful.
Yeah, it's all decked out all across the road there, from My Fresh Basket down to the park there. There's tons of lights for you to just walk through and check out.
Yeah, what a fun thing to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really fun. It'll look better with some snow on it.
Yeah, you put a little dusting on there, right? It's this time of year. I think people still have an appetite for snow, but you don't want too much because then, of course, you have all the problems that come along with it, right?
Exactly.
So I
aesthetic
think,
snow. Is that what we call it?
Snow. I like that. I like that. Well, I think for the most part, we're talking about aesthetic snow coming to the inland Northwest for most areas as we get into today. So that's what the big story is for the start of this week. It's the beginning of December. Sure going to look like it. Sure going to feel like it with temperatures around freezing or lower for today. Let's fast forward to later this morning where we're going to see some scattered light snowfall or flurries around places like Bonners Ferry, other parts north of Kettle Falls into the Northport area, around northern Okanagan County. This is going to all track in towards Spokane and Coeur d'Alene as we head towards the lunch hour. So around lunchtime, could see a little bit of light snow from Spokane and the Coeur d'Alene area northwards towards the U.S.-Canada border in Washington and Idaho. That's going to be really light stuff. We may just see a little skiff of snow or a little dusting at most. Then as we get into the evening, you can see these darker blue areas signifying some heavier snow showers moving in to the same places they were during the morning. And as we head towards 8, 9 o'clock, generally after 7 around the I-90 corridor, that's when I'm going to be looking out for some heavier snowfall, for things to stick a little bit more, and for things to get a little slick and slippery at times through the night as those snow showers continue. We'll also see that in the morning as well. Lots of snow in the I-90 corridor around places like St. Mary's, and then snow off and on for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene as we get the morning commute started for Tuesday. The rest of Tuesday actually looks pretty good. I think we'll see a little bit of sunshine out there. Here's what the rest of today looks like, with temperatures generally hovering at freezing or just a little below it, that little bit of snow for the midday, and then the heavier stuff going on late. So what are we talking about when it comes to amounts? So generally we'll be in the kind of 2 to 3 inch range. Maybe you get up to 4 in some places like St. Mary's or parts of the Silver Valley, but I think that's a little bit less likely. I'd say 1, probably more likely than 3. 1 to 2 inches for Coeur d'Alene, so more likely than not, you'll see an inch and change there. Same goes for the Sandpoint area. We'll see a dusting up to an inch, but generally less than that around most parts of Spokane County. And a lot of places in eastern Washington kind of get left out. Maybe you see a little skiff today or tonight, but that's really about it. So definitely got to keep an eye on the road conditions for the Tuesday morning commute, especially in North Idaho. You'll have to slow down, but as we were just talking about, mostly we're talking about aesthetic snow. We definitely had more active starts to the season.
All right. Okay, so pretty snow versus, plows being out.
Nervous.
Okay, very good. It's now just about 6:22.
Well, 5 turnovers and 0 points allowed. Ouch. And one play that Coach McDonald can't stop talking about, the Seahawks performance that has Seattle buzzing. My brain hurting. That's coming up next in Morning Sports.
Okay.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Donnie, you know that saying, when the going gets tough?
Sure. When the going gets tough, the tough get a personal injury lawyer.
True, but the saying is, when the going gets tough,
The tough choose an injury firm like the Advocates that can go to court and get great results.
also true, but the saying, when the going gets tough, the tough
Hire a firm that will take on big insurance companies and win. Oh, and also the tough get going.
There you go. Injured? You deserve an advocate.
For the children and staff of Sacred Heart Children's Hospital, who are up there, we're going to bring a little Christmas joy down here for the annual lighting ceremony at Cowley Park. The 4 News Now Extreme team making spirits bright. Brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
The burning, itching, and pain of moderate to severe plaque psoriasis shouldn't hold anyone back. Imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible across all skin tones. Some people even saw 100% clear skin. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
For memories you can't make online. Experience the magic of the holidays at River Park Square.
For over 25 years, Dr. Arvind Chaudhry and Summit Cancer Centers has remained true to 3 core values. 25 years of coming together to develop the most complete and personalized treatment plans available. 25 years of providing the most advanced treatments and non-invasive radiosurgery in the country. 25 years of taking you on a healing journey from diagnosis to recovery.
And we are not stopping there. We will continue to offer the most comprehensive cancer treatment in the Northwest.
Summit Cancer Centers, integrated, innovative, inspired.
Good morning, I'm Mia Green. The Seahawks had a defense-dominant 26-0 shutout performance over the Minnesota Vikings in Seattle yesterday, elevating them to 9-3 on their season. The Seahawks delivered their first shutout victory since 2015 and handed the Vikings their first scoreless game in 18 years. Ernest Jones IV with a house call. He returned it for over 80 yards. That was his first career pick six, one of 5 turnovers Seahawks defense forced. Kobe Bryant recorded an interception for the Seahawks. The Vikings were held to just 162 total yards, 11 first downs, while averaging 3.2 yards per play. Rick Woolen delivered an interception of his own too, all while pass rush Terrence Tank Lawrence pressured the Vikings all game and even forced a fumble. Head coach Mike McDonald spoke post-win about his team's defensive performance and the play from Lawrence.
You look at teams that when shutouts happen, it's hard to keep teams like out of plus territory. So when you get there, it's taking the ball away in the red zone. I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence's caused fumble is probably my new favorite play of all time. It's just an incredible play.
A performance that was dominated by defense in front of the 12s there in Seattle at Lumen Field. The Seahawks will look ahead to next week where they'll travel to Atlanta to face the 4-8 Falcons. Kickoff at Mercedes-Benz Stadium is Sunday, December 7th at 10 a.m. One heck of a game from the Seahawks, who will continue their stride to a playoff run. That's a wrap for Morning Sports.
It
stings, huh?
A little painful, but you know what? Like I said, I've kind of thrown a towel in on the season, so it's good to see the Seahawks winning.
Okay. I know it hurt a little bit. It's okay.
Just a little bit.
It's now 6:26.
Well, buy now, pay later loans are everywhere this holiday season, but financial experts warn they could damage your credit score. Our Kirsten O'Connor is revealing hidden risk in our Money Saving Monday coming up next.
Plus, Cyber Monday spending is expected to hit $14 billion today, but foot traffic at stores continues to drop. The challenges retailers face as shopping moves online next. And as we go to a break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America.
And this morning's GMA First Look, Robin Roberts one-on-one with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Do you think that hip-hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
The Grammy-winning rapper is now the executive producer of a 4-part Netflix docuseries called Sean Combs: The Reckoning.
How do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right, for 20 years, is me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping, or I looked at it like it was like a tester. Like, maybe you'll come play with me type of thing, right? And it's not personal.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much of Robin's interview with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. With your GMA First Look, I'm Sophie Flay, ABC News, New York.
Right now, living with COPD is hard, but more could be going on. And here is how you find out. Your COPD may be different, and Nucala could help. The inflammation triggering your flare-ups could be caused by eosinophils. Nucala helps target that inflammation. And it's the only once-monthly auto-injector for COPD you can do right at home. Picture less flare-ups and less flare-up-related hospital visits. Nucala is an add-on injection for uncontrolled COPD with a specific marker of inflammation. Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop other medicines, including steroids, unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause back pain, diarrhea, and cough. Right now, it may be time for something different. Ask your doctor about Nucala.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Plant Farm.
These dishes just aren't getting clean.
Problem isn't your machine. It's likely your detergent. I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods dissolve completely and have Dawn, breaking down up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods. Cascade Platinum Plus.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we've been family-owned and trusted since 1967. And right now, we're offering $500 off trenchless sewer installation, the best way to repair your sewer line. Our experts use light rate technology to restore your system with minimal disruption and lasting results. And with 0% financing for up to 18 months, you can get your sewer line repaired now and pay over time. So call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
to Mistaqua Casino Hotel, just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Enjoy the region's only non-smoking casino, featuring exciting ways to win, delicious food options, and a beautiful hotel to book your next getaway. Relax, rejuvenate, and discover more fun with our hotel amenities, including a sparkling pool, modern fitness center, and a convenient ski locker room designed for guests heading to the slopes. Plan your perfect staycation and book today at Mistaqua.com.
When investing leads to questions, JP Morgan Wealth Management has powerful tools, research from expert analysts, and a single view of your banking and investing accounts right in the Chase mobile app. When you want to take control of your financial future, the answer is JP Morgan Wealth Management.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We start this half hour with the 4 News Now story tracker and stories people are learning about today.
Pope Leo greeted cheering crowds today in Lebanon. The first U.S. Pope arrived in Beirut Sunday following a 4-day visit to Turkey. Leo warned that humanity's future is at risk because of the world's unusual number of bloody conflicts and condemned violence in the name of religion.
A legal battle is kicking off today between NBA great Michael Jordan and NASCAR. The antitrust lawsuit could reshape the racing world. Jordan is taking NASCAR to federal court, claiming it is a monopoly. It stems from a new deal last year signed by 13 of the 15 NASCAR teams. Jordan's team was one of 2 refusing to sign on, and it accuses NASCAR of restricting team revenues and independence. Most other teams say the current deal is working and don't want to see it torn apart.
And our top story today on KXLY.com, Moses Lake students won't return to school today because the school district and the Education Association haven't reached a deal yet. The MLEA authorized a strike in mid-November if a deal wasn't reached by Friday the 28th. The district says it will continue bargaining with the MLEA and will provide daily updates on the situation, and so will we. Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. Welcome to Monday, December 1st. Let's check in with meteorologist Matt Gray and our first alert forecast.
And we are going to see things look like December in addition to feeling like December later on today. In fact, I'm already tracking a little bit of snow that's trying to work its way into Okanagan County this morning in the central part of Washington state. And so don't be shocked around Omak, Tonasket, Oroville, down even into the Brewster area if you're seeing a little bit of snow flurry action here this morning. And that will likely be the case here over at least the next couple of hours as we see this first wave of snow. Once again, very light snow trying to work its way into our region. That's going to reach the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area right around lunchtime here. We may see a little skiff of light accumulations as you head north of the I-90 corridor to places like Newport, Sandpoint, Priest Lake, Bonners Ferry, and Medellin Falls. We get another break there in the afternoon, and then in the evening, some heavier snow is going to be dropping down out of BC. That's going to be much more likely to stick and create some slick and slippery road conditions tonight and for the start of your Tuesday, particularly in North Idaho. Many parts of eastern Washington are going to be left out. You may just see a little flurry or a little dusting. That's about it. But from Spokane all the way to the Montana state line and from Pullman to the state line, along with places like Medellin Falls and across the Panhandle. That's where we're going to be seeing some accumulations that could slow you down tomorrow morning. So we'll take a closer look at some of these areas, places that are most likely to see snow, and in the urban corridor coming up.
An RV fire Sunday morning hurt one person and killed several dogs in Stevens County. It happened at an RV park north of Springdale. In these pictures, you can see fire crews assisting some of the puppies that survived. The puppy's mother and several other pups did not survive. Investigators believe the fire may have been caused by a propane space heater.
And if you use a space heater, the Electrical Safety Foundation wants to make sure that you're staying safe. It suggests you inspect heaters for cracked or broken plugs or loose connections before each use. If the wiring is frayed, worn, or damaged, do not use it. Never leave a space heater unattended. Turn it off when you're leaving a room or going to sleep, and don't let pets or children play too close to a space heater.
New from the Breaking Now desk, Cyber Monday is already shaping up to be huge. On Black Friday, Americans already spent nearly $12 billion online. That's up 9% from last year. But in person, retailers have a new headache, a penny shortage. The last penny was minted just 3 weeks ago, and the national supply is disappearing faster than anyone expected. Some stores are rounding down prices to keep customers happy, while others are asking shoppers to bring in pennies for gift cards.
Production for a single penny has tripled while the demand has plummeted.
Back online, Cyber Monday deals are rolling out. Experts say the best deals are on laptops, beauty products, and clothing. And more than half of shoppers are expected to use AI tools to track down the perfect gift at the right price. Overall, U.S. shoppers are expected to spend more than $14 billion online today. So whether you're in stores or online, your wallet might get a workout. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy for News Now.
Hannah, thanks. And many shoppers are using the buy now, pay later options for loans for holiday gifts.
But are they safe? Kirsten O'Connor talks to a financial expert about the risks and rewards in this Money Saving Monday.
Buy now, pay later loans are offered for almost every online purchase. And during the holidays, it's tempting for shoppers trying to get all their gifts on a tight budget.
They offer flexibility for somebody that's buying something, but they also can be risky, so you got to be cautious.
Josh Bergman is a financial education specialist with WSECU. He says buy now, pay later loans encourage you to spend money fast.
When you click on it, there's sometimes like 4 or 5 different options where you can buy now and pay later.
Another thing to keep in mind, when you make payments on a traditional credit card, it improves your credit score. But that's not the case with buy now, pay later payments.
And you have good payment history on these buy now, pay later loans. They're not reporting that to the credit reporting company.
Bergman says if you already have a buy now, pay later loan, make sure you make those payments on time.
A lot of times they're interest free. If you miss a payment, they will tack on huge fees and they can report that to the credit reporting company. So then that will negatively affect your credit score.
And before you check out, consider taking the time to save up for what you're trying to buy.
That time you can reflect on whatever you're buying and be like, do I really need this? And a lot of times I find that people feel like they don't have to buy that. That product's not going to benefit them.
With this Money Saving Monday, I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
They are tempting.
For sure. It is now 6:37.
Meteorologist Matt Gray is here taking a look outside as we're starting our morning.
Yeah, as we start our morning, temperatures in the upper 20s, low 30s, a little bit of a layer of clouds across the sky here. That's keeping our kind of fogginess we often see this time of the year away this morning. We've got some snow showers on the way for later today, so it'll feel and look and seem a little bit more like winter than it has recently. We, after all, just really gotten cold over the past couple of days. We'll look at your forecast and what you could expect with that snow coming up.
Canada just lost its measles elimination status, and the U.S. could be next. Why vaccine coverage is dropping below safe levels in countries once declared measles-free. Right after the break.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
Post Falls ER and Hospital open 24/7, providing premium emergency department care without the wait. From your child sports injury to urgent ambulance visits, Post Falls ER features low wait times, efficient procedures, and compassionate care. Plus, we provide state-of-the-art imaging, inpatient care, and accept all commercial insurances. Because in an emergency, every second counts and every life matters. Post Falls ER and Hospital, State Line near Cabela's, minutes away, hours faster.
I know that your life is unmanageable right now. I also realize that you feel like there's no way out and that you're letting down your family and your friends and your loved ones. But it doesn't have to be like that. There is an organization out there that can help you, but you have to be humble and you have to ask for help. And this organization will help lift you up. I promise you, you have value. Just be brave enough to take that first step.
It is my true passion. I stare into the dark at night and dream about it. On game day, muscles twitch and my mind races. I live for this. It's my calling. I am an American buck talking bull. And this is my sport.
PBR Bucks into Spokane Arena January 9th and 10th. Get your tickets for PBR Spokane now.
It's my time. It's bull time.
This holiday season, give the gift of adventure at Black Sheep inside the Silver Lake Mall. From stocking stuffers to specialty items, we've got something for everyone on your list. Shop over 18 specialty showrooms featuring top brands like the North Face, Area, Carhartt, Columbia, and Wrangler. Plus entire showrooms devoted to winter gear, footwear, gifts, and kids apparel, shoes, and toys. With amazing deals and unique finds, Black Sheep is your one-stop shop for the holidays.
David Muir, the most-watched newscast in America. And now, ABC's World News Tonight has won the Emmy for Best Live News Program for the third year in a row.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:40. A new report from the World Health Organization shows global measles elimination remains a distant goal. Deaths from measles dropped 88% around the world, up from the year 2000 up until last year. The WHO says vaccines saved about 58 million people in that time. But now that progress is in jeopardy. Vaccine coverage is well below the level needed to stop transmission, and cases are surging. Last year, 59 countries reported large or disruptive measles outbreaks, almost triple the number reported in 2021. A quarter of the outbreaks are happening in countries previously declared measles free, including the U.S. and Canada. Canada recently lost its measles elimination status, and there are concerns the U.S. could lose it as well.
New research suggests it's never too late to exercise when it comes to your brain health. Researchers studied data from more than 4,000 people. They found exercising during midlife may lower the risk of dementia by 41%. For those exercising during late life, the risk could be lowered by 45%. The study authors say physical activity level in early adult life isn't associated with dementia risk in either direction. However, a downside of the study is that it cannot suggest how much exercise to do due to the measurement the researchers used.
And now it's time to plan your day. It is the first day of December, and we've got snow in the forecast. Not so much this morning. A couple flurries around the U.S.-Canada border. Mostly cloudy, though, and dry as you head further south towards I-90. Planning out your day for the afternoon. Scattered flurries, a few spots seeing a light dusting, but we're talking about some really light snow here with this first round of what I expect to be 2 or 3 rounds of kind of snowy conditions. We have a heavier round of snow coming in that's going to stick a little bit after 7 o'clock. They'll be moving from north to south across the inland northwest.
Matt, thanks so much. It's now 6:42.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is facing war crime allegations. After the break, new details about a Caribbean military strike that has lawmakers from both parties calling for answers.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Are my 5 morning alarms a metaphor for everything else I'm putting on, like my laundry or my 768 unread texts?
I'm just your dermatologist. You don't want all of this showing up on your face. Try Hydro Boost.
Neutrogena, weightless hydration that goes deep.
Need a new garage door?
Sorry.
Give us a call today.
When did healthcare lose its heart? When did Medicare Advantage companies start putting profits before people? Healthcare and retirement doesn't always look like it's advertised. The reality is, health insurance is broken. And while other plans won't tell you that, we will. Because we created Scan Health Plan to fight for your health, to protect your independence. We created Scan for you.
Middle of the ice, Oremba's open, fires a shot, let's go!
Saturday, December 6th at Numerica Veterans Arena. It's the Spokane Chiefs Teddy Bear Toss, presented by Jubilant Hollister Steer and Hollister Steer Allergy. Your Chiefs play Tri-City. Bring your teddy bears and stuffed animals. Throw them on the ice when the Chiefs score their first goal. We'll gather them up for the Spokesman Review Christmas Fund. The Teddy Bear Toss, Saturday, December 6th, presented by Jubilant Hollister Steer and Hollister Steer Allergy. Tickets at SpokaneChiefs.com.
Don't miss your chance to see The Lion King, one of the most awe-inspiring productions ever brought to life on stage.
Give the gift that roars. Coming to Spokane's first Interstate Center this January.
For the children and staff of Sacred Heart Children's Hospital, who are up there, we're going to bring a little Christmas joy down here for the annual lighting ceremony at Cowley Park. The 4 News Now Extreme team making spirits bright. Brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
Granite concepts aren't just for making a statement. They're for when she makes the goal that wins the big game. Our countertops aren't just for seeing the luxury in our designs. They're for seeing when it's time for a much-needed break. Granite Concepts isn't just for being in love with your kitchen. It's for being with the ones that you love. Granite Concepts. Beauty set in stone.
4 News Now is brought to you by Black Sheep Sporting Goods.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:45. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is facing new scrutiny as a report claims he ordered U.S. forces to kill everyone on board a suspected drug boat in the Caribbean.
If it is true, it could be considered a war crime. Now lawmakers in both the House and Senate are launching investigations. ABC's Perry Russum has the details.
This morning, bipartisan fallout over the Trump administration's escalating military campaign in the Caribbean. The Washington Post reports after U.S. forces carried out a strike in September on a suspected drug boat that left 2 survivors struggling in the water, a second strike was carried out to kill them. This was allegedly done to comply with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's initial orders to kill all passengers on the boat. Now lawmakers on both sides of the aisle say Hegseth may have violated international law.
This rises to the level of a war crime if it's true.
When people want to surrender, you don't kill them, and they have to pose an imminent threat. It's hard to believe that 2 people on a raft trying to survive would pose an imminent threat.
Hegseth defending his orders, saying the intent is to stop lethal drugs, destroy narco boats, and kill the narco terrorists who are poisoning the American people. Biden coddled terrorists, we kill them. President Trump responding to the report.
I'm going to find out about it, but Pete said he did not order the death of those 2 men.
Some experts argue even if Hegseth did not order that second strike, it may still be a violation of the laws of war. It comes as President Trump escalates his threats against Venezuela, warning all airlines, pilots, drug dealers, and human traffickers, please consider the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela to be closed in its entirety. Venezuela calling that warning a colonialist threat to its sovereignty. Trump was asked whether his airspace comment means strikes against Venezuela are imminent.
Don't read anything into it.
Trump revealing he has spoken to Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, but not sharing details. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
Welcome back. It is now 6:47. You are taking a peek at a lit up, a little less lit up than the other section we were talking about. This is in Kendall Yards, where it's fabulously ready for Christmas.
Absolutely. And hey, if you're wondering when you can see some other magnificent lights this year and when they're returning to Cowley Park, you don't got to wait much longer. We have Mark Peterson and the Extreme team getting ready to bring the magic for our 10th anniversary of Making Spirits Bright. Work gets underway today, and you can watch the big reveal right here on 4 News Now, Thursday, December 4th. Can't wait for it.
Flip the switch. You got to go last year.
I know, it's so much fun, and the 10th anniversary is so spectacular.
It's a big deal.
I really like when, say, I'm up on the north side, and and you can like look down Division, and you can see it from all the way across town.
On I-90 too, when you're driving
really
by.
cool.
Yeah, it's super fun, and what a great thing to be doing that for 10 years.
Love it.
So awesome. We get to make some spirits bright here. Coming up. Meanwhile, brightening up on our mountain passes as well as the sun starts to rise. Things are looking pretty good for Lookout and 4th of July Pass, but I'm showing you these this morning because heading into tonight and then for the drive tomorrow morning, things are going to be a little bit sketchier in these areas. Winter weather advisory up for Lookout and 4th of July Pass, along with the St. Mary's area, up and down the St. Joe River, the Silver Valley, in between those passes, and then all the way down to places like Clark and Beauville. Valleys, 1 to 3 inches in these areas, up to 5 inches for those mountain passes that I just showed you. So travel to the east of Coeur d'Alene is going to be a little bit more difficult than in other parts of the inland Northwest tonight and tomorrow morning. Speaking of Coeur d'Alene, let's go to Coeur d'Alene. This is our latest projections here that gives you a general idea of what we're going to be looking for when it comes to snow. Now remember, this is a gradual accumulation both today, tonight, and tomorrow morning. So by tomorrow morning, those grassy areas, this is likely what you're going to see, and we'll see a little bit of freeze-thaw situations on many of our roads. So a chance for an inch and change around the Rafter Prairie and across Kootenai County. That goes for the Liberty Lake area as well, and then potentially even down into the valley. Some of the higher benches around Spokane could get closer to an inch than what you see here, but generally, the further west you go, the less snow you're going to see. The further east you go, the more snow you are going to see. But overall, amounts are definitely going to be on the light side of things. So as we talked about the last half hour, more of an aesthetic snow as opposed to something that's going to really slow you down. That said, still early in the season, so build in a little bit of extra time with the wintry weather, since this will be one of the second times we're doing it. First round of snow coming in for the middle of the day today. The heavier stuff, that's going to be rolling in as we head into this evening. So if you're out late this evening, something to keep in mind. We'll be right back with the morning sprint and your 7-day forecast.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Horizon Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Extreme Team.
If you've been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident,
the best time to call an attorney is as soon as possible.
The second best time?
Right now.
Call Russell and Hill.
The sooner you call, the sooner we can start working on your case.
And remember, the call is free, the advice is free.
And we win your case, or it's free.
Injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident?
Call Russell and Hill.
Russell and Hill will fight for you. Call 800-LAW-0842.
At Coeur d'Alene Nissan, the Rogue is ready for wherever life takes you. It's the crossover with advanced technology and loads of room. Luxury comfort, perfect for cruising around town, long weekend trips, and everything in between. And with the Pro Pilot Assist, the Rogue helps drive for you. Hands-free, feet-free, worry-free. Take a test drive at our beautiful dealership just off Highway 95. Nice cars, nice people, Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models.
ShopDaveSmith.com.
The weather is not looking pretty out there. Be prepared to hunker down because you're probably going to be stuck inside for a while. We've got another hour.
Snow like a pro this winter with Kubota. Get your Kubota and snow implements at any of our 5 Adams Tractor locations or visit us online at adamstractor.com.
Hello, I'm Diamond Dan Clark.
And I'm Jeweler Jane.
And we're from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Our snow promotion is back for Christmas. From now until December 31st, every purchase you make at Clark's could be absolutely free.
If it snows 4 inches or more on January 11th, 2026, Clark's Diamond Jewelers will refund your entire purchase. Every ring, every necklace, every sparkling gift under the tree could be free.
Clark's Diamond Jewelers, where your holiday sparkle just might be free.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:53, time to kickstart your Monday with the morning sprint.
A wintry welcome to December with some snow showers. We got meteorologist Matt Gray and a look at our forecast.
Hannah Joy's in studio with a critical update on Ukraine as a U.S. envoy is set to present a peace deal to Russian President Vladimir Putin. But first, students in the Moses Lake School District will have an extended Thanksgiving break. The teachers union and district could not reach an agreement before last night's deadline, so teachers are on strike starting today. The union says it's been bargaining with the Moses Lake School District since June, but the two groups failed to reach a tentative agreement. The district says the school is closed today, but if your child has necessities like medication they need to get, they can go to their school's main office. The district says it hopes to reach an agreement soon and will continue bargaining.
In order to help families now that the kids have more time off, the city of Moses Lake is stepping up. The Larson Recreation Center on Yakima Avenue will open today for an all-day camp for kids ages 6 to 12. We'll keep you updated as this story develops. And to get the latest news sent straight to your phone, download the 4 News Now mobile app and turn on those push notifications.
We're starting off dry this morning, but we do have some snow that's going to be working its way into the inland northwest. So some light snow showers as we get towards the middle of the day. Let's show you that here now. Temperatures in the 20s and low 30s this morning. And there you go. We'll have at least a little bit of light snow. We may see a little skiff or a little dusting there, but for the most part, not going to impact the roads too much what's coming for the middle of the day. Instead, we're going to be looking for things to get a little bit stickier and a little bit slicker out on roads as we head into this evening with another round of snow that'll be a little bit heavier.
Midwest is already digging out from a major winter storm over the weekend, but more snow is on the way today. Ground stops issued at airports in Chicago after the city saw its snowiest November day on record, more than 8 inches Saturday. Thousands of flights were either canceled or delayed nationwide. In a scary moment for some people trying to enjoy the storm, 14 people were left dangling on a chairlift at this ski resort in Wisconsin for 40 minutes because of a power outage.
An RV fire Sunday morning hurt 1 person and killed several dogs in Stevens County. It happened in an RV park north of Springdale. In these photos, you can see fire crews assisting some of the puppies that survived. The puppy's mother and several other pups didn't survive. Investigators believe the fire may have been caused by a propane space heater.
If you use a space heater, the Electrical Safety Foundation wants to make sure you are safe. It suggests inspecting heaters for cracked or broken plugs or loose connections before its use. If the wiring is frayed, worn, or damaged, don't use it. Never leave a space heater unattended. Turn it off when you're leaving a room or going to sleep, and do not let pets or children play too close to a space heater.
We are following breaking news. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff is headed to Russia this morning. The Kremlin says he's set to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin tomorrow to hammer out a deal to end the war in Ukraine. Now, President Trump, who's been pushing for a resolution to the war that's dragged on for years, says talks are going well. But Russia isn't showing any interest in a deal. And Ukraine already rejected the initial plan floated by the Trump administration. Trump had even set Thanksgiving as his deadline to end the war, but that date has come and gone. The reality is the war is still active with more attacks over the weekend. For the latest on Witkoff's meeting with Putin, tune in to Good Morning America.
A plane vanished in 2019, taking off from the Colville Airport and disappearing over northern Pend Oreille County. Search crews spent days looking for both the aircraft and the pilot, 67-year-old Terry Coleman. Investigators believed it went down in Sullivan Lake, just near Medellin Falls. But there were no answers until last November, when a group of volunteers finally found the plane submerged in the lake. And now recovering that plane is proving to be a much bigger challenge than expected. We'll show you why tonight on 4 News Now at 6 o'clock.
And Santa is making an early stop in Spokane County, and firefighters are helping guide his sleigh. Spokane County Fire District 9 says Santa will tour the Fairwood and Stone Horse neighborhoods today. He'll try to make it down as many streets as possible, but crews say he won't be able to get everyone. If you miss him, you will have another chance. Santa will be back for Station 92's open house December 19th.
And we will be back with the final check of weather with meteorologist Matt Gray. It's coming up right after the break.
Tylenol is the #1 doctor-recommended brand of pain reliever. It's backed by decades of rigorous, credible research. From doctors, nurses, and pharmacists to moms, dads, and caregivers, they have all put their trust in Tylenol.
Escape to Missisquoi Casino Hotel, just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Enjoy the region's only non-smoking casino, featuring exciting ways to win, delicious food options, and a beautiful hotel to book your next getaway. Relax, rejuvenate, and discover more fun with our hotel amenities, including a sparkling pool, modern fitness center, and a convenient ski locker room designed for guests heading to the slopes. Plan your perfect staycation and book today at Missisquoi.
Incoming dishes! Doc! Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
Yeah, it absorbs grease 5 times faster. It even replaces multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
4 News Now and BECU are teaming up to welcome in some fun and friendly holiday spirit. Send us a picture of your pet decked out for the holidays, and you could win a $100 gift card to a local pet store courtesy of BECU. Details at KXLY.com/holidaypet.
Well, starting off on a chilly December morning. It is the first day of December, and it's going to feel like it, and it's going to look like it. High only around 32 degrees, mostly cloudy throughout the day, and we're going to see some off and on light snow showers. We'll see a little bit heavier snow tonight. That'll lead to some light accumulations for the start of Tuesday, and so we'll be keeping an eye on your Tuesday morning commute. You should plan for a little bit of extra time. We are going to be warming up later this week. We may start off as snow on Thursday, but we will progress to rain Friday and into the weekend with temperatures about 10 degrees warmer than they are today.
Well, thanks for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest.
We've loved having you along. We'll see you throughout